It's time for another release weekend at Canal Place. This time it's a little bit different. Let's not lie, it's going to be a lot different. Usually during reviews you see, a nice display of the 4-pack cans that we're going to release. You're not seeing that this time, just a single can. So we've got about 200-ish cans tops of our weekend's release, no draft, and it's called Java Fusion. Now you know what fusion means. It's fusing two things together, fusion reactors, stuff like that. Java Fusion, Java is short for coffee. We're fusing coffee with a barrel-aged imperial stout. So back when we opened, we've been building up our barrel program slowly with starts and stops, but we've got enough that's right around 9 months to 12 months on average. So we're starting a new program where every month or 2 months, we're going to release this, which we're going to find something from a barrel, find a coffee that pairs well with it, and put them together. So coffee, barrel-aged imperial stouts. This is not one to sit on or age in your cellar. You want to consume this in the first couple of months where it's going to be at its prime, or else, like I mentioned before, that coffee fades. So about this first release specifically, this first rendition, this first batch. So now you guys remember our anniversary beers, our 1-year anniversary, where you had a choice to receive a bomber between Willet Bourbon, Jack Daniels, or Heaven Hills Bourbon. Well, we had some of those barrels left and we made a cuvee of those. So we tasted them, we blended them in a proportion that we liked, and then we picked a bean, in this case Colombian coffee, aged it on a coffee bean for a couple of days, and then canned it. So this specifically has 21.9% Willet Bourbon, 31.6% Jack Daniels whiskey, and 46.5% Heaven Hills Bourbon on a Colombian bean. And remember, our anniversary release, it was a chocolate hazelnut, so this is chocolate hazelnut. The base beer batch is number 23, and if you remember the anniversary releases, they were all aged in the barrel for about 9 months. So we've got all that stuff going on in a can. That's ridiculous. Now, this is the first time that we've had a big enough barrel program to do a cuvee. Usually, bigger breweries, they have more people that are following them. They're shipping out their barrel beers, into the state, and you need a lot of barrels. But remember, for a barrel, each barrel, it could be the same barrel. We'll say, Willet Bourbon. If you've got 20 Willet Bourbon barrels that you received from the distillery or the third-party reseller, in one day, you fill them all up in one day with your favorite imperial stout, and you let them sit kind of all together, maybe the same room, stacked them, whatever. They're all going to come out slightly different depending on how high you stack them, just the specific nuances of the barrel and how they breathe. So when you're releasing a barrel-aged product, you want to blend and get this blend between all of these barrels that you've sampled. So you have a much more bigger and consistent product for when you bottle or can it and set it out to market. And that's how they make, straight liquor too. Whiskeys, bourbons, they do the sampling from different barrels, and then they blend it to get the exact product that they want. So this is the first time we've been able to do that. So this is exciting. Let's try it. I'm excited. I love coffee. I love beer. So make sure you let this warm up. 55 degrees. I smell the chocolate hazelnut from here. And chocolate hazelnut is one of your favorite flavors that we like to do. From the Valley or Canal Place, you really resonate with chocolate hazelnut. So, I smell that Colombian bean. As far as beans go, I've noticed Colombian is more of like a sharp breakfast coffee type of it's clean. It's not like a lot of our other twitchy release beans. but it's a coffee. So I do pick up that Colombian smell. Secondary to the chocolate hazelnut. And then that Colombian bean just adds a complexity to the actual flavor profile. You can definitely tell that it's a bourbon series of barrels, but it doesn't have that individual characteristic like your anniversary beers had, where it was specific to that barrel, and you could pick them up out of the line if they were that different. So we've blended those into something that we thought was really good as a blend. Then added the coffee to it. That is delicious. And I'm excited about this series. It took me forever to design the label. The label, it is a real picture of our barrel program down in the catacombs. And it just took a lot of work to really get a delicate yet elegant label where we could put all these characteristics in as we change this series. And we also have a Java Fusion Reserve series that we hope to do something with in the next couple of months, and Reserve is going to be for that, 11, 12, 13% alcohol range. Regular Java Fusion is going to be more of the 9 to 10% alcohol range. And as far as pairings, I did a little bit of research, and I eventually just got led to the forums, like Beer Advocate forums. It seems to be the consensus. It's chocolate hazelnut, so there's some sweetness there. It's a big beer. This is 9.25%. It was most people's opinions. They want to have this at the end of dinner, not with food. They feel that it overpowers a lot of the food elements that you're attempting to pair with it. You just want to have it on your own. And after tasting this, I do have to agree, just save it for your after dinner sipper, get you into character, and that's it. Same with cheese. And I do want to reiterate, don't age this. This has been in the can for about 3 to 4 weeks, so it's gotten to that point where everything's mellowed together nicely. You don't have any of those sharper coffee notes of when you just bean the beer. It's mellowed back, it's more homogeneous. You don't want to let it age past a couple more months, or like coffee does, you're just gonna start losing it, and you're gonna be like, where's the coffee? So don't sit on them, drink them in the next couple of months, and there'll be another one waiting for you. Thanks for watching the review.